it. Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down. It's Bradley, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Daniil making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. Bradley. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
They'll try and throw for it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. It's Cameron Dantzler who got him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
4-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Drummond into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They'll run on first down. It's Bradley. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On fourth down, Drummond into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Throwing on first down. Drummond. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Drummond. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
to throw. Drummond. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Drummond. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw again, Drummond. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. We'll call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but and now a fumble. The ball's out, and this belongs to the Vikings.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Off play action. Drummond. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48.
Off the play fake. Drummond. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
26-yard line.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Corey Littleton on the
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
2nd and 13 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bradley.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Drummond. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And his kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
On 1st and 10, Jones. He's going to float, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jones.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Play action. Drummond. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Panthers 10, Vikings 7.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Jones on 1st and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First down, Vikings.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it'll be second and goal.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Devontae Parker, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Panthers 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to second and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones now, off play action, and he whips that one incomplete there. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and it's second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the gun, Jones completes it to the fullback, Ham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To CJ.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
And the Vikings first.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They give it off here to the tight end. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Jones. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Throwing again. Jones. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw on 2nd down. Drummond. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Philip Dorsett by himself. Touchdown, Carolina. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Jones, and that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, Jones over the middle to Smith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Devin Singletary. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first down, Bradley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Drummond. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Bradley. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
At the back to throw. Drummond. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Makes extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Joey slide out to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you give them...
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. throwing on first down. Drummond. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On first down, Drummond. Over the middle, complete. That's Bradley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're... And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taysom Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the fourth. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Panthers 31. Vikings.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Dante Jackson.
From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game.
Turnover on downs.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Drummond. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Vikings.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Today's final score. A big offensive